Last year, I received an opportunity that many people dream about. I was accepted into a very good university in another city. It was far from my home, far from my family, and far from everything that felt safe and familiar to me. When I read the acceptance email, I felt excited and proud. I had worked hard for this moment. I studied late at night, missed parties, and sacrificed many weekends to prepare for the exams. But after the excitement disappeared, fear slowly took its place. Moving to another city meant leaving my parents, my close friends, and the comfortable life I knew. It meant starting again in a new environment where nobody knew me. At the same time, there was another option. I could stay in my hometown and study at a smaller university. It was not as famous, but it was safe. I could live at home, save money, and stay close to the people I love. Everyone had an opinion. Some people told me, "This is your chance, don't waste it." Others said, "Why leave when you already have a good life here?" The more I listened to others, the more confused I became. For the first time in my life, I realized that this decision was completely mine. And it was not easy. Part 2. The Inner Conflict. For weeks, I could not stop thinking about it. Every night, I imagined two different futures. In the first future, I saw myself in the new city. I imagined meeting new people, learning new things, and becoming more independent. But I also imagined feeling lonely and missing my family during difficult days. In the second future, I saw myself staying at home. I imagined family dinners, familiar streets, and comfort. But I also imagined asking myself, what if I had left? What if I had tried? That question scared me the most. I realized that I was not only choosing a university, I was choosing between comfort and growth. I talked to my parents one evening. I expected them to tell me what to do. Instead, my father said, "We will support you no matter what you choose, but make sure the decision is yours, not ours." That sentence changed everything. I understood that I couldn't blame anyone later. If I stayed, it had to be because I truly wanted to stay. If I left, it had to be because I was ready to face the challenge. I felt pressure, fear, and doubt. But I also felt something else: responsibility. Part 3. The Decision. One quiet morning, I woke up earlier than usual. The house was silent, and I had time to think clearly. I asked myself a simple question: which decision will help me grow? The honest answer was not the easiest one. I knew that staying would make my life comfortable, but leaving would make me stronger. So I made my decision. I chose to move to the new city. When I told my family, my mother became emotional, but she smiled and said she was proud of me. My friends were surprised, but they supported me. The first few weeks were difficult. I felt lonely sometimes. I missed home. I made mistakes. But slowly, I started adapting. I made new friends. I learned how to solve problems on my own. I became more independent and confident. One day, while walking alone in my new neighborhood, I realized something important. Difficult decisions are not meant to be comfortable. They are meant to change you. Looking back, I understand that the hardest part was not moving to another city. The hardest part was deciding to leave my comfort zone. But that decision helped me discover a stronger version of myself. Sometimes life puts you in a situation where there is no perfect choice. You must choose between safety and growth, between comfort and possibility. Making a difficult decision doesn't mean you are not afraid. It means you are brave enough to act despite the fear. If you are facing a hard decision right now, ask yourself, which option will help you become the person you want to be? Because in the end, difficult decisions often create the most powerful transformations.